Hello, all. This video is in reaction to the most recent Snap Judgments podcast post on YouTube, and it featured my Thanos Surfer deck. And in there, Pulse Glazer had the audacity to suggest changes to the best deck in Marvel Snap. I thought I would try it out and see if he's correct. This video has 3 battles of Silver Conquest. I included the first one, which is, spoiler alert, it's a loss. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of maybe decks that don't work super well. And I talk about stuff that, I think was important to go over and share. So I kept it in the video, but have some fun. I'll leave timestamps for this video in case you want to skip over the losses, but enjoy. Voyavolver is a very weird name to say. Okay, things are looking up. No turn 1 Mind Stone, but we will survive. I have a million things to talk about today. All right, we'll get there in a little bit, but incoming Wakanda. No, ooh, doesn't help us necessarily, but right, the goose makes me believe it's going to be a Jean Grey thing. So I think while I have the chance, I'm going to Carnage. Jean Grey. I was looking a little bit ago. Oh. Okay. That doesn't bother me at all. And that is interesting for them. Sorry, please give me a moment to think through how I want to handle this. Because we're not getting all of the cards that we want. Maybe I just want to do that. Maybe. Okay. I don't understand the type of deck that they're playing at the moment. But I think to shut down nonsense on the final turn, Jean Grey is an interesting idea. So Thor is great synergy for us. I just wish I could play Maximus anywhere else. I don't believe that we beat Rescue. So I kind of just have to go for this. I want to see what their deck is because it's really confusing to me what is going on here. We would have won if I played Silver Surfer right. Ugh. Oh, I was confused for a moment how they played their Typhoid Mary under Goose, but not a problem. Okay. Space Stone. Right, and then we'll move Monster over. I don't need that. We have Nakia. So, Glazer recommended 2 changes. One was to get rid of Shadow King, and one was to get rid of... Oh, what's her face? Not Mystique. It's Rogue. That's the one I was trying to think of. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, we'll do that. And so he said Nakia could be a good one to put in, just because, well, we have a pretty massive hand most of the time, and we're buffing everything in it. That's pretty nice. Now I think next turn maybe we play Jean Grey left, and if we can get Reality Stone, we play it on Death's Domain. But we'll see. Oh yeah. I'm not really planning on playing anything else into the vault, so we'll do that. First thing, potty training update. Things are okay. Things are getting better, I think. Yesterday, man, I was just thinking how I was gonna do it. My plan was to probably Carnage right after playing Brood left, or just Maximus left, one of those two. Not bad. I like it. I had a rough morning yesterday. Well, I guess my son had a rough morning yesterday, and we had 3 accidents before I came in and made videos and such. And then when I got home, nothing. He was very vocal about when he needed to go potty, and we had 0 accidents for the rest of the day. Now, I'm not going to let that get into my mind and be like, oh, this is obviously your fault. You should, be home all the time or something. I don't know how I could really justify a thought like that in my mind, but all depends on what we draw now. So does he have Juggernaut? Or was that the previous game? I can't remember. I really need a Marvel Snap Zone. If you're out there watching this, maybe you are. As soon as you can get the Mac version of this up and running, of the deck tracker, I'll forever be in your debt. It'll help my crazy ADHD mind remember things and not tie too many things together. So I think we're gonna go boom, boom. Next turn we will Time Stone. Typhoid Mary is a hard boom. Is that a phrase? A hard boom? I don't think so. Let's go Time. Soul Killmonger. So that our death is nice and cute. Meaning small. Cute. Nice, small, little death. Alright. So we can win right if we... Oh, we have Surfer. We're good. Too late for Nakia. So I'm going to focus just left. They have priority. What could beat us? Nothing? Nothing that I can think of. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Sorry. Nice! Nice! So, son, if in the future you're watching this, which is ultimately the goal for these videos, is, I mean, if you're new, that's why I made the channel in the first place. I want to have something for my kid to watch, hear dumb stories from me, or fun stories, maybe impactful things. I don't know. Who knows what we'll do? You go ahead and snap, man. It's all good. But maybe, son, if you're watching this, just tune out now, because this is going to be weird. I had a realization this week, and it's pretty interesting to me, and maybe it's only interesting to me. I don't know, but maybe it's due to starting potty training and having more demands for the kid, and not just letting him run the house as things have been for a while. But my heavens, that little dude has turned into like just what I imagine a 2-year-old boy is immediately. Like, over the course of 2 days, it was like, oh, my son is a nice, calm little dude. And now he is not that. Not at all. Ooh. This isn't good. So I think, as strange as this is, I'm going to Reality Stone Flooding and do this, because we're not going to get enough power in there if they have Typhoid Mary. So yeah. Yep. Not that we really have anything that can beat that much power, but it's fine. I'll get back to talking about the kid in just a second. So I'm a little nervous to do this. Not trying to be a jerk or anything. But if I Jean Grey mid, you think that interaction is the same as with Goose? Or do you think it's like fixed and better? Gonna hope it's fixed. So we'll do this. And then death will cost 5. It just this doesn't set us up to win anything. You know what I'm saying? And yet again, this is a good instance where Shadow King could have been super duper helpful. No Surfer. Like, what do they have for a big wombo combo? I think this is a hard retreat. No worries. So back to the kid. Again, it just like overnight, he went from just our son has always been very vocal, good at talking. I mean, not always. That's overstating it, skosh. But he's communicated very well almost the whole time I've known him, which has been a bit. And he never used to hit, never used to throw things angrily. And yesterday, all afternoon, he would put on a superhero cape, which is a pillowcase stuck together with one of those like teacher clips. I don't remember what they're called. I'm a teacher. I should know things like this. He ran around with that, calling himself Super Roro, and would just go punch me, or punch my wife, or throw things at us, or take things from us and hide them. And it's super weird. Oh, I just thought about the Nakia buff is really good for Rude. That's a big buff. This is not working out. We didn't get any stones, so things look kind of crappy at the moment. They don't have Zabu out yet. Ah, dang it. Okay.
Wind, aid my hand.
But the best they could do is put up Typhoid Mary, I think, which is fine. Like, we can out DPS that. DPS, that's not a thing in this game. So I thought it was really interesting. I learned how impressionable kids are when we went back to Michigan and hung out with a few family members who also have kids, and my son has never been like really into screaming or anything like that. And one of those kids is, and my heavens, he went for it and just learned how to do it and hasn't stopped since. And if you don't have kids, you don't care at all. If you do have kids, maybe you don't care. I think it's so interesting watching my son grow. Our draws have really sucked. Also, doing that in the reverse order would have been much, much better. This is a hard loss, but I'm okay with it. Taskmaster left, and they take this one home. All good. Like, really, we need Shadow King for this matchup, or else this doesn't work. I'm gonna give this one more go, just to see. I don't know. But I will say, this is not the deck's fault completely. Our draws have been real poopy underpants. So, be right back. Ultimate Naya? I don't know. Please give me a different stone. This is gutsy. But I'm going to commit to storming right now. And that's not nice. Like, that's really mean. But that leaves us one lane. And I feel pretty good about this deck.
Wind, aid my hand.
So I want to save our Carnage and play Polaris. Doop-a-doop-oo. Also, go mid. Yes! Oh no! Yeah, let's see how this goes. I mean, Danger Room can't be terrible, right? Like, we gotta keep some cards on the board somehow. Nope. Alright, so he can win right, so we have to win left now. Hey, death is gonna get pretty big, you know? I kinda want... I'm gonna do this. And this, and I'm gonna hope that Jean Grey gets blown up. Okay, so this is good. This is something that I saw someone post about today. Oh, crap. Oh, no. I'm being so aggressive. I need to chill out. We're gonna retreat. It's only 2 cubes. I'd like to win this one. I'm gonna play this one pretty seriously. We got messed over by other locations, and that's fine. So the Sarah combo here, maybe I should have let it play out, because one of the things that I saw someone talking about was, for cards that have their cost reduced, Surfer isn't working correctly with them. I don't want to do this, though. I mean, I've played Agatha for the last 2 days, and I don't really believe in the computer's ability to play things correctly. All right, nice. And I haven't seen that or experienced that while I've been playing, but I did want to point that out. Oh, dude, we get a Polaris. A buffed Polaris, too. No, card draw is good right now, I think. Wow. So just be aware that that is a thing that some people are experiencing. You. So the Nova is capable of buffing them up pretty big. So we got to focus on winning 2 other lanes. And the way to do that is Power Stone Nakia? Maybe? Let's find out. So I have full confidence that we can win left super easily. But we can't win mid. This is my best bet. Still think we lose. Come on.
Wind, aid my hand.
What? I'm so glad we didn't Killmonger. I thought about doing it and just like biting it, but nope. Whew. Okay. Craziness. Just be aware if you're playing Sarah Surfer that it might not work. Another thing I wanted to talk about. I have this one titled Refrigerator Struggles. So, due to just random circumstances, I suppose, we needed to get a new refrigerator. And that's not a huge deal. You know, refrigerators are out there. But we have had a really obnoxious time finding one. And we started off looking on Facebook Marketplace. And, ooh, okay. That's an interesting situation to be in. Just throw out some power. Guess. Maybe I like this more. Bit. Oh, that's an interesting play. We found one on Facebook Marketplace. We emailed the person. Well, Facebook messaged them. We're like, hey, interested in this. What can you do for us? Ooh, no Sarah next turn. Interesting idea. We'll see if that works. They're like, yeah, we got this fridge. If you want it, you know, come get it. We're like, can you deliver it maybe? Is that a possibility? Yeah, totally. What's your address and phone number? And in my mind, I'm like, that's not good. Don't answer that question. This should be okay. We'll have a biggish Carnage. Brood left will be okay as well. Aww. It's a bummer. Looked up, did a bit of research, found that, yeah, this person definitely is a scammer. So, we did the correct thing and stopped talking to them completely. Which is, you know, in my nice soul, I don't like doing things like that. But, you know, it's a scammer. You can't do everything nicely if they're trying to take advantage of you. This Polaris really annoys me. Is there a way to pull this one off? Because I don't think so. I think there's just, we don't know what they're playing. I mean, we know that they're playing Surfer, but we don't know where power goes or anything like that, and that's just gonna mess us over. So, anyway, did research, found the exact same picture of that refrigerator on another post, and it was a $2,800 fridge marked down to like $300. So that was the first thing that I was like, why would they do that to themselves? That doesn't make that much sense. That's why. Because they're scamming us. They're having a great friggin' time. Whether it's a good idea or not, I believe We're going to play Nakia into Sinister London this turn. Plus Reality Stone, because we don't want them to get a ton of value off of Sinister London. Very sorry, sir. But our Brood is going to be a big boy. I do love the addition of Nakia. That's pretty good for us, too. Pet Mansion stinks. Current thought is next turn. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. We're gonna run out of space pretty soon. So let's go Soulstone, Carnage. No, because I like the buff on there. Mind Stone, Carnage. And we already played out 1, 2, 3. We should only draw 1 stone, I hope. And then we can go Soulstone mid because it's 3 power. I really need Killmonger. Or Space Stone could do it too. Let's see. We're in a tight spot here. How do we do this? And then final turn, if we get Surfer, we've got to play. If we don't, we can just move Polaris. Why is his power red? Right. Good enough? That feels really strong. So in the end, we decided Facebook Marketplace was not the place for us to go and get a refrigerator. Okay. So I sent an email out at work. I was like, hey, we're in pretty strong need of a fridge. Does anyone have any leads on one? And someone was like, yeah, just go look on Facebook Marketplace. Been there, done that, no thank you. And I know that there are some people that are not trying to mess us over, make our money or whatever they're doing. But, good Lord. Someone texted me and said, hey, got one you can have for free. It's like, whoa. That would be fantastic. But still, fridge. We just gotta get it to our place. Oh no, they'll drop it off. Don't worry, they just want to get rid of it. They've been using it to hold their drinks. Okay, I can handle that. I think. Maybe I want to save Time Stone. It's not gonna do anything for us next turn. So we just hold on to it. So I talked to my wife. Yeah, get it. Get the fridge. Got the fridge, got delivered. Great. Opened it up. Smelled of awful. And I think that awful is spelled O-F-F-U-L, or maybe it's just I'm not always the best at spelling. Okay? The moral of the story-ish. That's not the moral of the story. Yeah, we'll do this for right now. Think. I'm not worried about card draw. My hand is already full. And theirs is almost already full. I was thinking about trying to blow up their Nova, but I would like to blow up a lot of my own stuff first. This is such a rough choice right now. So next turn, I can play out my stones that I have in hand and then blow them up. Does he have a storm? Don't know. But we're going to go Soul Stone. Apologize for all the thinking, but I'd love to try to win this if possible. Do I really want to do that though? So what if we go Soul Stone, Reality Stone, Killmonger? They know that we have the potential to just ruin Limbo. That's great for us. We just need to draw death. Got the fridge. Smells of garbage. Okay. Now we're back in the story.
All systems go.
We looked in the lower refrigerator part. Trying to think if I can just pull this off. I think we can. Yep. They're gonna jug. Everything is gonna go mid. We got this. We got this one. Can feel it in my soul, man. Fridge looked fine. It's got a little dangly light bulb that's like, I don't know if that's good. But then we looked in the freezer and it smelled of just like mold. Not gonna, no need to talk it up. It was just mold. Looked under the fridge, like there's a plastic cover covering up some like pan, I guess. I don't know the names of things within fridge anatomy. Sorry. But I don't want cloning vats. No, thank you. And it was just, it was awful. It looked horrendous. And so we spent 3 hours yesterday trying to get that crap out of there. Looking, digging into it, all of the gross stuff in there. We did everything we could to just like open it. And there was one screw that was rusty and stuck and stripped, and we just couldn't get it off. Doop-a-doop-a. Yeah? Are they gonna storm mid?
Wind, aid my hand. Wind, aid my hand.
What a strange situation we are in. If you've got a better plan out there, I'd love to know it. Time Stone is left because if they jug me, I don't want it to move over and ruin my brood or anything like that. I guess we have priority. My bad. Didn't matter. They could still 100% win this game. So we have to focus on destroying them in the Bifrost. Thanos is a strong start. Without Surfer, we could be in trouble. We know that they have Killmonger, but I think the best they can hope for is like a good solid tie. Never mind. Is that the most power we can output? I think so. So they can add 6 to the right, putting them at 16, and they're winning by 8. They can only lay 2 cards. Not going to retreat. I think we're good, unless they have a Shang-Chi. Doobie-doobie-doo. Booyah. right, this is a different style of Thanos Surfer. Surfer Thanos. I don't know the right order to say things in, but I'm enjoying this so far. I guess honestly, let's finish this up, get through the whole Silver Conquest. Yeah. So I'll be back. We'll do one more round of this. Hello, stranger. Let's do this. So we had one strip screw holding everything in the freezer. And because the freezer's old and we're not sure that it's actually going to work out, we don't know. Okay, not a Thanos deck, not an Agatha deck. It's good to know, I guess. I don't know. It's old, and so we weren't super careful with it. I don't know where to lay things. So I used a hammer and screwdriver, basically as a chisel, and I smacked the crap out of it. Oh no. Here we go. It's time for this again. When is this gonna just go away? Ever? Will this ever disappear? I'm so done with this deck. It's so frustrating. Here. Next turn we can contemplate Killmonger, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I know how this deck works. Really? Sorry, if you're trying to sleep, I apologize for yelling. Storm doesn't help us at this point. Surfer is gone. So as ridiculous as this might seem, yeah, I know. You're a very impressive person. So yeah, oh come on, go away. Gosh. And we can't even draw death. I should have retreated. I'm not angry. You ever play against the same deck almost all the time? You're like, man, wish we could do literally anything different right now. It's fun for us and probably a-okay for them as well. So we could do this in a reverse order, I guess. No, that's a bad idea. So I was thinking Brood and then Jean Grey next turn. It's a really bad idea because they are going to be able to play their Lockjaw there, and they want to play something there every turn. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Boom. And then a bit of card draw, please. Yeah, I know I'm taking forever. Surfer is fine, but they have a piggy. So, uh-oh. This is okay. Is he playing Lockjaw? Right? There's no way. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Why is he playing into Vibranium Mines anyway? Bye-bye, Surfer, once again. Storm is such a bad call right now. They contemplating playing Storm. because we don't have Surfer, so what are we going to do to buff it up, you know? Oh. That, I don't think that could have worked out better. Only thing that could be better now is if we get Killmonger. But we did not. Just, I don't want them to have a crazy explosive final turn. I would love a explosive final turn, but... Let's see. Okay, I'll just finish the story by saying, today, after using a wrench, pliers, hammer, screwdrivers that I definitely broke, multiple different ways. We can beat that. Oh, come on. My hand is destroyed. It hurts just to use the mouse. I'm surprised I didn't have more misplays today. But maybe if there is a moral to the story, it is one, have money, because you can just buy a new fridge if you have money. That's not a real moral to a story. I don't want to lay anything in. And my old nemesis, Great Web, is back. Dude. I hate Spider Pig. Hate Great Web. Hate Spider Pig. I'm so grumpy. At least we have Maximus and Polaris still. So that's fun. Why would I think anything else would happen? Okay. What? Why am I even trying? Please pull their Spider-Ham. That'd be so cool. Pull Spider-Ham. Yeah, nice. Thank you. I'm at a loss for what to do. Oh, sorry. So this way we have at least a little bit of flexibility. And we can move something out of Jean Grey's location. They can't win mid. I think we're golden here. Nice. Nice. This video is going to be exceptionally long. I'm very sorry. Maybe I'll cut out some of the losses early on. Maybe just the first one. But I don't want to cut out chit chat. So, yeah. I also thought, like, I don't know how many people care about, like, YouTube and, like, the process that creators take with it. But I thought I would chat a little bit about that today, too. Just because I've been frustrated a little with how long it's been taking me to make videos. Time stone is not helpful right now, but maybe they can win this pretty easily, I think. But maybe the idea of just making a big Carnage mid, well, big-ish within reason, I suppose, and then playing Venom on it. I mean, that'll be some good, cheap power. I like that idea at the moment. So what I've been doing lately is getting to work at about 10:30 or 11. So it'll overlap a little bit with when my son goes to sleep. And then I sit down. I generally have a deck in mind that I want to play. Is there any way I can buff Carnage or buff mid more in a meaningful way? I don't think so. Is Brood too much too soon? I think for right now we're okay. That's fine. That is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That's lame. But Odin. Odin is gonna ruin us, man. I wish Killmonger could do more this turn. I think we've got this. I think we're so good. Probably gonna get a wasp in Hell's Kitchen, but we should be okay. So today, the thing that I've tried to change up is when I get to work. So I got up uber early, 5:30 this morning. It's early for summer, I suppose. Got to work, made sure that I was stocked up on Red Bull and fun. And I just got to work. This deck came from me watching the Snap Judgments podcast, my drive to the gas station. So if you guys haven't listened to that, I would highly recommend checking it out. But they went over my deck of the original Surfer Thanos thing that I made up. And then I was like, okay, they made recommendations. I will try it and see if it's better. So far, I don't know. I don't know that it's better. But I need to say to those guys, specifically to Mr. Glazer, you guys have been super helpful for me in just getting my name out there. And I greatly appreciate you guys doing that. So doubtful anyone from the podcast will make it this far in a video, but hey, gotta give it a go, right? Death's Domain could be really fun for us. For now, let's just do this. I guess they could Jubilee on Death's Domain, and that can get tiresome, but not going to be a huge deal. Monster Island is fun. So in this instance, I think we're going to go Jean Grey. Probably going to do Lockjaw this turn. I think that makes sense still, though. Because they want to do Lockjaw mid, but... Alright, so we're contesting that lane now. Or at least we're attempting to fight for it. Nakia. I think we're okay. Because next turn we play Death mid. I don't love it. I want a Space Stone Death or the monster left. But we have a pretty strong lead mid, and I think we'll be okay. And again, they can Jubilee left and ruin all of our fun. But I think this gives us a good shot, at least.
Wind aid my hand.
Well, depends on... Oh, Doom? Yeah. Gotcha, fella. Gotcha! I love Dr. Doom. So sad he's so much worse now. Ah, Glazer. I don't know if it's better or if it's worse, but it works. So I think in the future, I'll do more of a long form chat about YouTube and what I've learned. Not that I'm a huge content creator, I will say, let me refresh, the being on the podcast and some Twitter love and making a video on that very popular surfer deck yesterday has really, really helped me. And I just hit 291 subscribers within the last 10 minutes or so. So to everybody, if you made it this far in the video, you're a freaking legend. I am impressed that you have this much attention. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Go give Snap Judgments podcast some love. I will link that down in the description so you can watch the episode if you want to hear him talk about it and crap talk me. That's not what happened, but I just thought it'd be fun. Also, the avatar and no title is all because Mr. Glazer of the Snap Judgments podcast does not use one. So this was in honor of him. If you made it this far, again, I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you so much. Make good choices. I'll see you in the future. Remember, you're going to have a great day whether you know it or not. And we'll see if there's a video tomorrow. Who knows? Peace.